All right, we got a Patreon poll, Ian. This was the runaway landslide. All right, this was like Reagan's re-election in '84.
Ooh,
against Mondale, right?
Fucking Mondale.
Did he win one state? He won like did Mondale win one state?
Let's find out.
Reagan, you look that up. Yeah, you look it up.
You talk. I'll look it up.
Now we're just curious about the '84 election. Hey, the stock market was rising high. Is America coming back in the '80s? '80s was awesome. All right, in third place, 7%. Should at least a small amount of nostalgia be a factor reviewing certain games. Second place, 15%. NES puzzle game discussion with a bullet. First place, and by the way, you can access this with patreon.com/CU podcast. And number one, 78%. 78%. What retro games do people still fawn over that you personally feel are crap? In the '84 election, what happened?
Mondale got 13 electoral votes to Reagan's 525. Reagan carried 49 states. Mondale got 1 plus DC. Mondale got...
He got DC. Wow.
Mondale got Minnesota.
Minnesota. I said Massachusetts. I knew it was an M. Okay. Wow. So it wasn't... The popular vote was probably like 60% to 40 because you're never going to get 78%. But... This is the biggest landslide ever. All right, Ian.
Popular vote was 54,455,472 to
Ian,
Mondale's...
give me percentages.
Oh, they do. Yeah, 58 to 40. But
Okay.
still, the number's
64.
better. 37,577 to 350. So, yeah, I mean, that was...
Okay, Ian.
That's rough, bud.
All right, well, it's not a historical podcast. Poor Mondale. What happened to him? So, Ian, what games, retro games, do people still fawn over today that you feel are... personally are crap?
GoldenEye 64 is a real
Are people still fawning over that one?
Yes. I had 6 copies at the beginning of like 1 week, and like 2 weeks ago, down to 0. People love that game. They love it, and I feel like it's more so now maybe with an older audience that still holds on to it.
Yeah, people that played in high school or college.
Because I can't imagine it really grabbing anyone much younger than, say, 30, someone who grew up with it. It's not a good game. Perfect Dark was the far superior game, and I have this conversation all the time with people in the store. Other ones probably really don't care that much for Zelda Link to the Past.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get hate and a half. Well, you don't like the whole Super Nintendo system. So.
Well, I like Link to the Past. I don't like it as much as other Zeldas, and I say that just because if we're going on like a sort of an unpopular opinion thing, that always seems to be the one people list as their favorite, and it's good, but I don't think it holds a candle to Link's Awakening, which I mean it's a Game Boy one, but it's very good.
I didn't think GoldenEye was shit at the time, just because I was PC gaming and playing games like Doom and Duke Nukem 3D that were superior. First-person shooters.
I thought that game was awful when it came out.
But for most kids...
For that reason.
And, teenagers and... We're talking about kids that are like 17, 16, in high school hanging out with my cousin Chris. They didn't have PCs. So they didn't know any better.
And I understand that.
Well, I did too, but I was still a snob. I was like, what the fuck is this controller? I want to use a keyboard.
Yeah,
exactly. And a mouse.
Exactly.
So I was pissed because I got my ass kicked because I didn't know how to fumble around with the fucking controller.
Oh, believe me, Kevin rubbed that right into my face.
I was so fucking mad.
I'm like,
You're lucky, 1998 people that I didn't have a mouse and keyboard at that house.
Should have punched you in 98, Kevin, being such a wang.
Punch you now.
So what about you?
This is tougher for me because I'm not as contrarian as Ian is when it comes to most matters. But
I'm not contrarian about GoldenEye. It's bad.
I'm not saying it's okay. Maybe this should be better over. Okay, this is a loaded question because personally feel are crap. This is a loaded question.
Okay, so I personally feel GoldenEye is crap.
I'm looking at my list of NES games. I'm like, I don't like that game. And Metroid's not crap. I'm just not into Metroid at all. None of these are crap. Really.
Super Mario.
Mega Man's crap, okay? Mega Man is crap.
No. I see, I had a feeling...
Mega Man's overrated.
I had a feeling you were going to go in that direction.
It's not crap. It's overrated. That's all. It's overrated. That's fair, right? I call it fair. It's fair.
Final Fantasy 2.
I can't. You know what?
Final
NES
Fantasy
games.
2/4.
I need a list. I need a list of like just all time best. Yeah, give me spat out some all time best retro games, and I'll do it that way.
Wally Bear and the No Gang.
Underrated game.
My favorite, my all-time favorite NES game.
Top 100 retro games. By IGN top 100 NES games. I don't want to click on that.
No, that'll be a nightmare.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Popular Mechanics did a top 100 best video games list. Popular Mechanics.
Let's go through the Popular Mechanics. video game
Hotline
list.
Miami coming in at number 100.
That's a good
It's
game.
like a Rolling Stone list. I got to put in something really recent at the start. I'm not going through this.
Awesome.
I ain't going through this list. EVE Online's on here. Okay. You know what's crap? Rock Band and Guitar Hero crap. There it is. Fuck those games. Not just because you play them in hotel rooms as your assholes. Don't like them.
It's fine.
I don't like them at all. They're crap. There it is. I found it. I just can't wait to think about that. Didn't like it when they came out. Didn't like it when you'd have digital press meetups and everyone's not playing other games. They're not trading games. Everyone's doing their crappy karaoke and little flicks playing Guitar Hero. I'm like, this is not a game. And I also said this is going to be a fad, and I was right both times. Well, it's a game, but it's crap.
People call me for them all the time still.
And there's crappy people that call things for all the time. I'm not saying that.
Are you calling all people crappy?
All gamers.
Are you calling all gamers?
All gamers. I like Rock Hero.
All
Rock Hero.
of them. Every
Guitar
single
Hero.
gamer who likes Guitar Hero or Rock Band
I call
is
it Rock
awful.
Hero. All Rock Hero gamers. They're all.
Definitely no room for nuance or wiggle in here.
My career ended in 2018. I'm going to end it this year too. That's my resolution.
There you go. Let's end your career every year.
Every year, let's end it. Going forward. We should have CU Podcast, Our Career is Over shirts.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, that would be good.
You want to do that?
Yes, you podcast. Our careers are over.
Oh man. Yeah, I found it. That's what it is.
I ended.
But
my
is that?
career in
But
the
that's
CE
not retro. Is Guitar Hero retro? No,
No, probably not.
it's like 12 years old at this point,
Possibly
something
yeah.
like that. Okay, well then I'm not good for this subject. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of something that came out that was super popular that I just didn't.
Mega Man. You hit it. Mega Man is the thing that
It's
you
overrated.
don't like.
Mega Man and Guitar Hero. They're both equally bad. There it is. There's my hot take. There. And Ian is like Link to the Past. I never heard that before.
I just don't think it's as good as everyone thinks it is. It's overrated. It's not crap.
So it's your Mega Man.
It was-
it's your Mega Man.
That was my bad decision, but GoldenEye, that'll stay.
GoldenEye's okay. GoldenEye has its place. It's crappy compared to other games at the time, but it's still charming to me.
Fair enough.
Okay, there you go. All right, so Ian, where is it at? The Patreon?
Patreon.com/CU podcast.
Ian's gonna get some writing up on there.
Yeah.
Yep. Today, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You do some NES writing too. Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.